Like I said in my previous videos, you don't necessarily need a pallet jack, because if you're doing warehouse to warehouse, most likely they're gonna have a pallet jack for you to use. As you can see, man, we got some solar panels. 1, 2, 3. And then those 2 crates right there. Boom, boom. And yeah, man. Stay tuned to the end of this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. This video about to be a banger. Let's get it. So in today's video, man, we're going over 5 things that you need to know in this box truck industry. As you can see, this load, in my last video, I explained that I didn't touch any freight. Everybody unloaded and loaded me. But this is my first load of the week that I actually had to do. I tried to record for you guys, but I had nowhere to prop up the camera. And stay tuned to the end of this video to know the 5 most important things you need to know in this box truck industry. And the most important tip is gonna be the 5th one, or is it? Stay tuned, watch this full video to know the 5 things that you must know. So I'm gonna start out this video with some simple necessities that you're gonna need while you're over the road, especially if you are in a 26-foot box truck. As you can see, we have a blanket over the window, and you wanna get a visor like such to put over the window while you sleep so that you can block out the light and so that you won't be stalked by creepy people. You want to make sure you have a blanket to stay warm, especially if it is the winter time. And also you want to make sure you get yourself some of these seals. Some brokers want to see that you have seals on your truck to make sure that you are securing your load and that you're not picking up multiple loads, because some people don't like when you pick up multiple loads. They want your truck empty and they want it to be just one load in there at a time. Now, some other important things that you may need over this road, and one of the key points that I will be going over is you might need to get yourself some icy hot, because guys, I'm telling you, driving, sitting in the same position a long period of time may take a toll on your body. And I know, especially for me, it's like after the first day I get on the road, my back right here is just killing me, and the icy hot is an absolute lifesaver. Also, you want to make sure that you have straps. You want to make sure you probably have a minimum of 2 straps, 3 to 4 to be safe, because some brokers, some companies want you to have extra straps so that their load can be secured. And that case, guys, you will be able to pick up extra loads. You won't be limited for the loads that you pick up because you don't have straps. And also a pallet jack. Now, as you can see in the previous clip, I said pallet jacks are necessary. They are required, but you can go a long period of time without having one. All you have to do is just make sure you're booking loads that doesn't require a pallet jack. You know, make sure you're not doing home deliveries, even though home deliveries pay a little bit more, because you know, it's more work and you have to use your lift gate for that. But if you are doing home delivery, more likely you're gonna need a pallet jack. But if you don't have one, if you don't want to purchase one for $400, you can easily just make sure you're not booking loads that requires a pallet jack, and you can use the warehouse's pallet jack, because if you're going warehouse to warehouse, more than likely that warehouse is going to have a pallet jack. I know out of like the 30 trips I have done in the last 2 months, I only needed a pallet jack once because it was a home delivery. I wasn't aware that it was a home delivery until I was halfway to the destination, so I had to go to United Rentals and rent out a pallet jack for $50 a day. So now let's go over the tip number 1. Gas, guys. Gas is very expensive, especially we're talking diesel. And in a box truck and semi truck, guys, it's not that difference of gas mileage and the cost to fill these things up. They're about hand in hand. The only reason semi trucks would use more gas is because they're carrying heavier weight, so they need more gas to, you know, more power in the truck to carry that load. Now, if you're trying to stay down south, guys, especially if you're by like a water city, some big cities, guys, it is extremely expensive out here. I know the stop that I'm at now, it is $4.20 where I'm at right now for gas. And especially in Florida, my home state, you know, about 2 months ago, gas was literally at $4.99, $5.03 for diesel. And that's just insane. That will really cut out your profits. And if you pretty much stay like up north, up in the rural cities, you will find gas for $3.70, even $3.40. In my last video when I went to Mexico, I got gas for $3.40 diesel. And I know in Jacksonville, Florida, my home city, it costs almost $3.40 just for regular gas. Now, another thing that you have to take in consideration in this box truck industry is that you're going to be away from home, away from your wife and kids, your dogs, whatever it is. Now, you can bring your dogs along with you in your truck. It's no problem at all. You know, it's just as much as you want to stop to care for your dog and all of that. But besides that, this box truck industry is nothing to play with, because you're going to be over the road 12 hours a day. You're going to be driving long periods of time, and that could take a toll on your body. Third thing I want to talk about is overall health, guys. This trucking industry is not good for your body at all. Like I said, you're going to have muscle pains. You're going to be eating very, very unhealthy on the road, unless you want to spend extra money to buy, you know, some healthier food. If you want to go to Panera Bread, get you a salad, you know, it's $12 for a full-size salad. So you want to make sure that you're eating healthy, and you want to make sure that you're doing something at least 10 minutes a day while you're over the road to exercise your body. You know, take a walk, do some squats outside your truck, and just keep your body in good health, because this trucking industry definitely can have you obese, like almost most of the truckers are obese, and it could definitely take a toll on your physical health and your mental health. Now, another very, very important thing in this box truck industry is factoring. If you don't know what factoring is, it's pretty much a way that you can get paid in just 2 days, because most of these broker companies, most of these companies are net 30s, net 60s, meaning they have up to 60 days, 30 days to pay you for that load. And that is not good, because say you're first starting up your business and you taking loads, you don't want to be working a whole month without making no money at all. With a factoring company, you can easily submit your invoices, submit your BOL and your rate confirmation, and you will be getting paid in just 2 business days. You could go through OTR Solutions, which is the best one. That's who I go through, or either RTI Financial. Now, this is maybe one of the most important parts of it all, guys. It is finding a load. Box truck, semi, anything in the transportation business is very, very competitive. It's oversaturated, because just like you watching this video, you're probably in it, or you're probably trying to get into this business because it was easy to get into. All you have to do is pay a $300 fee to get your FMCSA authority, and then you just have to start up some insurance, and then you just have to do 2 paperwork filings, BOC3 and a UCR, and you are in this transportation industry. You have your MC and you have your DOT. All you need is an authority and some insurance. It literally takes 21 days to get this business started, and everybody wants to get into it, so getting loads is extremely hard. Some easy ways to get loads is you want to probably go on Indeed or Glassdoor, type in owner-operator, and a bunch of options will pop up, and more than likely they are dispatching companies, meaning that they will send you loads and you have to pay them a 5 to either 15% fee, but the average is about 10%, and everything is room for negotiation. So you could probably get some dispatchers for a 5% fee per load, or either a $300 or $400 a week rate. So with this $300 to $400, that is mostly if you're going through one dispatcher, and say that dispatcher made you $4,000 for that week. All you have to do is pay $300 and you will be good. You don't have to pay 10% for each load you get, which will kind of affect your pockets a little bit, but not heavily. And I feel like a dispatcher route, especially for new truck drivers, is a good way to go, so that you're not worried about all the paperwork, so you're not worried about stressing to find these loads. You have somebody doing it for you, especially while you're driving. Because if you're driving and you're trying to get your next load for your next stop, you have to take time out, sit down, negotiate these loads, go through the load board, find what you want, contact these brokers. And just because loads are posted on the load board doesn't mean you're gonna get them, okay? Multiple people are bidding, the lowest bidder wins, And with the way that the rates are looking right now, guys, everybody's taking low rates. So literally some 18-hour trips are getting taken off the board for like $1,300 to $1,400, and it's just totally not worth it. And for me, I like to go by $100 an hour, or either, you know, $1.60 per mile. That brings me to my last tip for you guys, which is rates are very low right now, guys. It's not really a good time to get into this box truck industry. It does start picking up over the summer and towards December, but the first 6 months of the year is slow. And you know, rates are just down right now because of the fact that the trucking industry is oversaturated. More and more people are getting into it every day, meaning it's more competitive. So why would somebody give out a load for $2,000 when somebody will take it for $1,000? So that is really messing up, you know, owner operators and stuff, because you have to take a low rate and drive a long way for barely any money. Now, a way that you can avoid these low rates and a way that you can get consistent loads, you want to pay attention right here. You want to make sure that you do good work, you give good customer service when you're on the phone to these brokers, and that you're always on time. You want to make sure your DOT is, you know, perfect. You don't want to have any restrictions on it. You don't want to have any bad reports on your DOT. So don't cancel any loads, guys. If you cancel a load after you already got the rate confirmation, they will more than likely report you and your credit score will go down. And also, guys, you want to make sure that you're doing your DOT inspections, because brokers like to see that you're doing your inspections and that you are a good carrier. Now, a good way to get consistent loads is you want to find yourself a dedicated lane. Now, by doing this, like I said, good customer service and always on time. Once you do that, you make a connection with that broker, and you can simply ask him to send you more loads in the future, especially if you have a starting point that's pretty consistent every week. So like me, if you want to go home to your home city, stay at home and start off fresh, you want to make sure you have a dedicated lane to get out of your home city. So like me, I just came across a dedicated lane with a broker that liked the work that I did. So now anytime I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, he will give me a load. He said he has 3 loads a day coming out from Jacksonville, and the last one I did from him was for $600 to Charlotte, North Carolina, and it was via Quick Pay. So, you know, one day Quick Pay is $20 off, so I got paid like $5.79 for that load. And that is the difference between Quick Pay and factoring. Factoring, they take out a 2% fee. They take out a 2% fee, and Quick Pay, if you want your money in one day, it might be 5%, it might be 7%, and then it goes down the longer you wait. So probably 3 to 4 days, you might be paying 3%, and if you wait a whole week, it's probably 1% or even 0%. But that is it for this video, guys. Just the 5 main things that you should know if you're trying to get in this box truck industry, or if you're already in it and you want to get yourself some dedicated lanes. Just make sure everything is up to par, your DOT is right, and that you're doing good work. And I'm telling you guys, word gets around, especially in this trucking industry, because the FMCSA and these DOTs, it's all connected. So a broker can report you, you can report a broker. Brokers have bad credit scores as well. So one thing you want to do as well is get yourself, when you have your factoring company, you want to do the broker check on your portal, and all you have to do is type in either the company's name or either their MC, and it'll tell you if they're approved or not. And if they are not approved by your factoring, do not take the load. Just take it safe. Don't take the load because they might not pay you. Yes, guys, just like any other business, there are scams out here, and me myself have got scammed out of $700. I took a load from Tampa to Miami and got paid absolutely nothing. It was an Amazon load, and Amazon loads are more easy to get scammed over, guys. So just be careful with those Amazon loads and not approved brokers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up so that this video can get pushed out to multiple people, so multiple people can learn how to save some money in this trucking industry. If you want to talk to me one-on-one for any type of questions, I do have coaching calls in the link in the description under the Calendly. And also, guys, we do have lessons in the Patreon teaching you step by step how to start your trucking business. We do have lessons over on my ebook website, and the link in the description under the lottaebooks.shopify.com. You want to go ahead and check that out. If you don't want to subscribe to the Patreon, you could just simply purchase one ebook. But why purchase one ebook when you can get it all on the Patreon? Everything on the Patreon, making money easy, credit hacks, how to boost your credit fast, how to make money on crypto, and how to make money online. So make sure you guys subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe to Black Investors Group, because this channel is on the way to 100K. Make sure you guys share this video with your friends, and stay tuned until tomorrow, because we do post videos daily. And it's King Latta, this is Black Investors Group, and we out. Woo!
You talking money, want all of it, please. I pulled before, got me stuck in a dream. I want my